We're talking a proposal 2 right now, and we're talking specifically about the pro side of proposal 2. And joining us is Lansing firefighter Eric Weber, and we recognize you perhaps from the spots that have been running, urging people to vote yes on 2. Why do you support 2?
Collective bargaining is important to get within the Constitution, and the aspect that it's going to protect us having a voice at the table, negotiating our wages, hours, and working conditions.
Now, the people who oppose the yes vote on this say Michigan already has pretty strong union rules that already allow these things that you say. So how is this, first of all, are they wrong? And second of all, how is this going to change things?
Putting it in the Constitution will secure the fact that no matter whoever occupies either the governor's seat or the legislature or House, that this binds it in the Constitution that we have collective bargaining and we can come to the table with management or leadership and negotiate all the things that I had mentioned, as far as even stretching out to our protective equipment that we wear, to the equipment, our staffing, daily staffing that we staff the city with to ultimately make the streets safer for citizens.
Now, have you found this to be a problem? Are you having problems when you go to collective bargaining that your union laws aren't strong enough, the union protections aren't strong enough?
I believe we're very well protected in Michigan under Public Act 312, but putting Proposal 2, collective bargaining, in the Constitution will secure the fact that it gets it in the Constitution, and again, no matter what political powers are in place, that this will make them honor the Constitution and honor collective bargaining.
So right now it doesn't seem there's a problem, you just fear there might be down the road?
There's a problem. There's been over 80 bills that have been introduced by this current House that have compromised labor. So with that being said, there's a huge insult on organized labor and the fact of collective bargaining. So this is one way to get it to keep, as long as those bills keep coming, this keeps collective bargaining at the forefront.
Now, specifically, the emergency manager looms large in a lot of areas of the state. Is this something that is a particular worry to the unions?
Absolutely, because under emergency manager law, they can come in and they relieve city council, mayors, and remove contracts. And our contracts are how we've negotiated our fair wages, hours, and benefits, mostly being health care. The hours we work, a lot of firefighters in Michigan work more than 40 hours a work week. That's standard under Federal Labor Standards Act. But yeah, I mean, when they violate that contract, we're trying to keep our health care, our pensions, and our salaries.
Now, since you show up in the pro 2 spot, it's fair game to ask you about the anti 2 spots. The complaint on some of these spots is this proposal is really nothing but enshrining the agenda of Washington, D.C. union bosses.
One thing about the opposition is that this is not going to take away any federal laws or state laws. It's not going to circumvent those criminal laws. There's been a lot of fear tactics in there that it's going to lessen the standard in criminal laws. But collective bargaining in Proposal 2 is not going to compromise criminal laws or federal laws. It's just going to allow us a voice at the table to negotiate for, like I said, fair working conditions.
Now, also, you're talking from the perspective of firefighters. This also covers government workers, and there's the fear that government workers, again, the people who are opposed to this, would get higher pensions, better benefits during times when the state really can't afford either one.
That's incorrect. I can speak from here as a Lansing firefighter. We negotiated our pension contributions. We pay into it. We negotiate what we pay into, and most state workers, teachers, and firefighters and police officers are aware of the contributions that municipalities and government has to make, and we negotiate to offset some of those costs and increase our contribution. But as far as inflating it, no, it's not going to do that.
Now, the other complaint is that there are already laws, and the number ranges between 80 and 180 laws on the books right now, that this constitutional amendment would basically scrap and throw everything into chaos. So many contracts are based on current laws. How do you respond to that?
It's just asking to put collective bargaining in the Constitution. I don't see where those laws are going to be compromised. We're not asking to compromise what laws are already in place, but it's just putting collective bargaining on the Constitution.
Okay, Eric, you've got about 30 seconds here to make a pitch. So what do you urge people to do and why?
I urge people to vote yes on Proposal 2 to secure collective bargaining in the Constitution. A yes vote will get collective bargaining there, and a no vote will compromise collective bargaining.
Eric Weber, Lansing firefighter, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.